Guys, we have no one other than Smilez in the building with us. How you doing today, bro?
I'm all good, bro. How are you?
Listen, I want to say a big thank you for coming on the show, all right? Because, you know, I'm actually a real fan, yeah. I'm one of your OG listeners, by the way. Listen, real talk, real talk.
Real one.
Yeah, you know. Guys, listen, first time I heard of Smilez, you know, I said, raw. This guy sounds like Nines. You know, because a lot of people had different... No, it's a big statement, but it's a fact also. Because when a lot of people want to go through the route of being a rapper, most people tend to want to make club bangers or make street songs like Be Hard. He tells stories.
Yeah.
And when you listen to him rap, I feel like you're reading a book. You know, so it's a pleasure having you in the studio, bro.
Appreciate it, bro. Thank you for that, bro.
You know, and it's just nice to see you. You know, you're just fresh back from Africa.
Just me, I'm back home.
Yeah. You were killing it there, man.
Yeah, it was eye-opening, man. It was a different scenario over there, bro.
Was this your first time going back to Angola?
No, I was there when I was a kid, but now that I'm older, I really seen life to get me, so...
Yeah, you know, you showed the world, man. You showed the whole culture and everything.
Trust me, bro.
You know, and you also done a song there we're going to talk about later on the show, you know. It's only right, you know, well, before we do everything, we always start with icebreaker. You know, just to,
it's a bit chilly,
calm things, you know, and everything.
Well, it's like a quiz or something, icebreaker.
No,
relax, don't worry. We'll take care of you.
My wife said, I don't do quizzes.
You know they're scared of me.
Yeah?
Yeah, you think I'm going to ask some questions, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're scared of
me. I come easy this time, yeah. She's really bad. Yeah. She's really, really bad.
I can tell, bro.
What?
But I'm
hello,
easy.
boss, teammates. Why are you making me look bad?
Nah, it's calm. All right, so the first one is easy. You just came fresh back from Africa. It's only right I ask you. If you could eat only one meal, so one cuisine, so for example, either Eastern European food, so anything like pasta, burgers, anything that comes from this side, or you can only eat food from Africa for the rest of your life.
Rest of your life.
What are you going with?
African food straight, bro.
Okay.
Straight.
He said, I don't want bug and chip, man.
I like that. So, speaking about African food, what's your favorite? Now that you know, I mean, I'm sure you've tasted the real meal.
Obviously, I love my own country's food, Angolan food, but my go-to food would be Nigerian food. I love Nigerian food.
No way! Yo, the Nigerians.
No, I like the honesty. You know, what's your favorite with the Nigerian food?
Probably get fried rice. I'm not really a fan of jollof. I don't like jollof rice. Jollof rice is dead.
Get this guy out of here.
You know what?
Sausage.
Princess, I'll be honest. I'm actually.
What?
I think jollof rice is overrated.
Dead, man.
Yeah.
Fried rice is different.
Because there's a lot going on in the fried rice. You know,
the prawns, everything.
I can put prawn for you. I can put prawn in your jollof rice. I can put. What do you mean?
If it's not that, then it's a red stew thing.
What would you eat a red stew with?
White rice.
Yeah, the red stew and the white rice goes clean with the meat.
I can see why you'd lean towards the red stew because I think there's an Angolan dish with the beans. What's it called again? Do you know the beans and the rice?
In Portuguese we call it feijão.
Feijão. Yeah. So I can see why you lean towards the red stew.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good answer. That's a good
Nigerian
answer.
food anyways.
Yeah. All right, the next one now. If you had to pick one artist, they're coming to Dublin, both of them on the same date, but you're only allowed to go to one. Kendrick or Drake? Who are you going to watch?
Drake. I'm more familiar with Drake. I don't really listen to Kendrick's music.
Real. I'd go to Drake too.
Princess is chuffed about that.
I can't even tell you one Kendrick song right now.
I think Drake is more like I can have a good time.
We're having a good time.
Do you know what I mean? Kendrick is like I'm driving.
Yeah, you want to think about life. So life is too tough right now, man. I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to take the edge off.
Princess said, I need to hear something soft.
Bro, literally.
All right, okay. So, you know, you've done good with that one. The last one, this is a question we always ask every guest we get in there. Now, yours is a bit techy. We have to spin the block with it because obviously, if we were to give you that one we ask everyone, I think you'd probably lean towards home. So we're going to flip it this time. So if you had to date... What, Princess? Should we make it hard or make it easy?
Give me the hard one. I'll take it.
The hard one. The hard one.
You can take the hard one. No Diddy, but yeah.
The hard
Diddy, please, yo.
You have to... So there's two girls.
Yeah.
You're going to snob, which means avoid one.
Yeah.
Like literally just push her away.
Yeah.
Or marry the other one.
Okay.
A girl from Blanche.
Yeah.
Or a girl from Lucan.
I'm stubborn one from Blanche, keeping one from Lucan.
1 point to
I'm
Blanche.
not even thinking twice about that.
Princess, I don't think he heard what he said.
What did he say?
Like the one from Blanche is going. Like,
He's snubbing you.
Are you from Blanche?
First of all, First of all,
That's peak.
you picked your fried rice.
Bro, Blanche. Yo. No more needs to be said, man. Just,
Princess is not having it.
Can I say something? Yeah, I was gonna sit here do a cheeky interview. You know what I mean? Make it sweet. After what you said, I just I don't think I can be professional. It's personal now.
Wow.
To be fair, though, but what do you expect, man? He doesn't
First of all,
want to go all
Toby,
the
I'm
way.
even angry at you because you instigated this.
Oh, okay.
You knew what he was gonna pick, and you asked. And personally, I've taken offense.
Blanche can't be winning all the time, man. I'm sorry.
Right, you gotta go.
You know,
You gotta go.
yeah. You know, right? But before I let Princess take over, you know, I want to also talk about, you know, you do music and everything. One thing I like is, you know, we're gonna talk about it a lot. Like I said, you tell stories in your music.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're one of the first people to like rep Mac William.
100.
You know, and Mac William, I think, to me, represents like culture. That's the first estate I've ever been to in my whole life. That it reminds me of Peckham.
Exactly.
You know, there's so much. It's a melting pot of a lot of cultures.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what's it like for you growing up with Mac William?
It's different. It's different to every other estate. You know what I mean? It's like we're all like big family. We all know each other. We're, like, I know all the boys around there. We all grew up. It was a bit tough growing up. You know what I mean? We had to really fight battles to stand our ground and stuff to really get a name up there. So it's different. Can't really explain it. You just have to live that to know what's really going on. You know what I mean? But
Princess, have you ever been to Mac William?
No, what's it like?
Hey, listen, it's like Peckham.
Is it like Blanche?
It's not like Blanche. He's done. I think that's the only. I could be wrong, but I think that's the only
The
place in
difference is
Ireland.
that us in Mac William, we actually get along with everyone. I don't think Blanche is really like that. You know what I mean? We mix with everyone.
See, I gave you a chance to redeem yourself.
I couldn't, man. These
No,
are just...
but Princess, I think Mac William dinner
joking,
bar
I'm
is. I
joking.
could be wrong. I've been there a few times. It's the only place I've been to in Ireland that has a lot of different cultures. Like there's loads of Nigerians, Congolese.
Okay.
Like it's really, it's like in Blanche, everyone is scattered everywhere.
But the thing is, we all understand each other's languages as we grew up. You know, we just teach each other. So.
Yeah, you like Congolese people and Angolan people. You guys are like one. I love that. Yeah, with your hips and stuff.
I don't do any of that, but yeah.
She said with your
It's okay
hips.
if you do it, though.
Man.
It's okay.
What, you trying to say you don't dance Kizomba?
I've never done it, bro. Maybe with my wife or something. Right now.
Okay. Fair enough.
But there is a like an energy of community and family in Mac William.
Yeah.
It gives us that. Even when we shoot music videos, like we don't even have to say things twice. Just put up a post or
and everyone pulls up.
and everyone
That's
pulls
good.
up.
Everyone
That
back
sounds
here as well. Like, everyone's like a
That's
one,
solid.
like all at
Like,
once.
everyone's is in one group chat. Like everyone just.
That's lit.
It's a community.
We need more of
so-
that, like spread across
No, 100.
Ireland, to be honest, because that was one of the questions I was going to ask you. Like, what does the Irish scene need right now? And I think we need community.
No.
Oh, you disagree? Wait, what's going on?
It's not about community. More people just need to work with each other. You know what I mean? But too much
Yeah,
people
but
have-
that's part of community. That's what you do in community, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, but community is gonna come after like one decides to collab with another guy. Do you get me? So if one person collabs with another artist, his community is gonna come behind them. So
Yeah.
if more people are willing to take that step forward, the community will come with it. Do you get me? So
Fair enough.
I hear that. Go on, Princess.
Yeah, so I've decided to be professional and continue with the interview. So describe your music in 4 words. Let's say if you were an external person. I
yeah,
was like, oh yeah, like, I want to get into this artist called Smilez.
yeah.
And you'd be like, oh yeah, really? Like, oh, I listened to him. How would you describe your music?
Same, very authentic. I'm just real about myself. I really describe what's going on in my life on a day-to-day basis. Like a lot of rappers rap about like the future they want to have or a life they're not living, but I actually tell you what's really going on, and everything is real. So I'm literally taking you on a journey with me.
Yeah.
I'm going through my bad days, good days, dancing days. So it's a journey.
So 2 words I got from there. Describe, like in regards to describing your music. You said authenticity. You said it's also a journey.
Yeah.
2 more words. It's tough, isn't it? Like seeing yourself like from the outside looking in.
I'm trying to look at myself. I'm just picturing myself like, what do
You can help them out.
I feel like it's real.
Real,
which
that's
is
what I think.
authentic as
Yeah,
well.
it's-
But
yeah.
I feel like it's just kind of himself. He's unique, you know.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to try hard. Even when we go studio, it's like we'll do a beat or he'll rap and he's kind of like, I think he finds his sound or his story by trying different things, and then he'll do a song, and he's like
very raw as well.
Then he's like,
raw. Okay,
he's
okay.
like, that's not me, Hajj. Nah, that's not me at all. I don't see
Raw and real.
as that as my image that I can project.
So authentic.
Yeah, I think that's
Authenticity.
Authenticity. Realism.
Look who's having the tongue twister today.
First of all, you have a flea, bro. Step back.
Oh, okay.
I'm playing. But yeah, no, that goes on to asking me, like me asking you this question. What are your strengths creatively?
Like my strengths in the middle when I'm about to make music.
Yeah, basically, as someone who creates music, what are your strengths? Like, what is?
I'd say feeling a beat and knowing how to adapt to it straight away. Like I can write very quick. Like
You can write it quick.
yeah.
So if I ask for a cheeky freestyle, like,
Trust
would
me.
you?
No, her saying the cheeky
probably
stuff.
just so like that.
Really?
See,
Okay,
see.
some of the end guys. Stay
But I'm the
tuned.
type of guy like if I hear a beat, I'd feel myself. I can just visualize myself like what I'm going through straight away. So the words come to me straight away. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
As
I don't think you'd write a lot.
no.
I think you'd
Just-
for example, like that track that you just heard before we came on.
yeah.
That's actually one of in 5 years since we've been together managing. I think he actually took his time and wrote that track because he actually went back and forward and he was like, "Do you know what? I'm actually going to put my head down and write."
Right. Yeah.
Whereas a lot of his tracks, it was like, "All right, let's book studio, let's go
just do
in,
it.
and then put the beat right. I think I'm feeling something right. Let me just."
What's the quickest turnover
What's me
in
about
regards to like a beat? Like, let's say for example, they gave you the beat,
Yeah.
you rapped on it, and you said, "You know, yeah, that's good." What's the quickest?
We've
I
done it
think-
in the studio. That's the thing. That's what I'm trying to say.
So like
We go
you're
in the
saying one
studio.
day, because
I feel
usually
like the quick-
sometimes music takes.
I feel like the quicker I make the song, the better it is for
Yeah.
some reason
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I have it there. I'm just
Yeah.
flowing, so there must be something about it to come out that quick.
Yeah.
If he records this track for 2 years, it's not coming out. He wants to the songs that he records and they come out a week later, 2 weeks
Yeah.
out.
That's the ones.
Like I'm
That's
weird.
good though. That's good. Not many artists can do
Even
that.
when I'm writing music, like most songs you hear now, like when I'm writing music, I don't have it like ready like a few weeks before. Like I literally like have a song ready near
Yesterday.
the end of the month and boom.
Yeah, that's lit.
The lyrics just come to me at that
Yeah.
time. So.
I think it's because you also, sorry to cut you short there. I think
okay.
it's also because the style of music you make and the kind of artist I think you are is you make music that if something happened to you today,
I'm gonna go right.
you're gonna write. There's this line I think is was it Future that said it where he was with a sneaky link and he was wearing Gucci flip-flops and he came into the studio and literally said, I just Gucci flip-flops. I think you're that kind of person because even I've heard you make music about a lot of things that's happened around your community. You know,
it's recent as well.
Yeah, and that's where for me I think your music is very relatable. Like I think the times, and I want to say shout out to all the guys in Tala because a lot of guys, shout out to Dongo, you lot really rep Tala, and it's not just a thing where a lot of people tend to rep places, but they don't really tell stories about that place.
Yeah.
But I think with you guys really talk about where you're from. Like I want to talk about one of your tracks.
Okay.
Actually a lot. We're gonna talk about a lot of your tracks, but one I really liked was Vida Linda. What does that mean?
Beautiful life.
Oh,
Beautiful life.
I would never have guessed that.
Yeah.
I thought that was
Vida means life and Linda means beautiful. Yeah.
You don't know you don't want to know what I thought it was. I thought it was a woman's name.
No way.
Oh no, I've been listening. No, I'm not
That's one of
joking.
his first EPs,
I've been listening to Smilez before the EPs. Even I remember when he was about to drop the EP, you done a photo shoot where you had the trap phones hanging. The yellow background. And listen, so like I've been listening to his music before I even seen him in person. And when he started making a lot of music, that I was like, raw, this will happen and this will happen, and you talk about it. I think you had one song, I don't know if it made it to the EP or the album, you talked about you having issues with your mom, the love. Like I feel like this Donny really makes music for people who are going through things like that can relate to. That's why when I hear you, I'm like, this Donny reminds me so much of Nice. Do you get what I mean? Yeah.
And that's really happened as I got older, because when I was younger, I started off with the likes of really dancey tunes, but as I got older, I've noticed I actually have a story to tell. And there's more going on around me, do you get me?
Yeah.
So I write more based on that.
Yeah, and I'm speaking of the stories, right? Let's before I let Princess go back, like I said, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. And I want to talk about Council Estate Dreams.
Yeah.
What inspired you to say, you know what? Because there's one track in that album that is crazy. An incident happened, and it happened on a council estate. So I'm like, were you making that album before it happened, or it's just that it happened and you said, well, this is going on it?
Bro, you know what it is? I was actually, that album, I've been writing it for a while, wasn't it? I think I was writing it for about a year and a half, do you get me? So stuff was going on, I was jumping in the studio, do you get me? So it was like, if an occasion happened or I write a paragraph today, I was waiting, I was literally keeping it so authentic that I wanted to write about what's actually going on in the council estate, you get me?
We've got everything like organised, so like we'll say, okay, projection next year, like we're going to drop an album. So anything that's happening now, you'd be like, Rob, bro, that happened yesterday. I'm feeling a bit stressed or whatever. I need to hit the studio. And him saying I need to go to the studio, it's not like he goes to the studio every day. But when he goes to the studio, I feel like that's his release mechanism, and he's like, right, I'm going there, and then he's just talking about what has happened, an episode that's happened maybe last month, last week, 2 weeks ago, or maybe even today. He just wants to get out, and he gets it out on paper. So they're like, raw. We look at each other like, yeah, that's the album.
Literally, because I think I'm not sure what the timeline is, but I know the incident that happened. It was a few months after that, or like a month or so, that you dropped the track, and it was mad to hear your perspective on the issue, because you were friends with book parties.
Exactly, yeah.
You know, so it was crazy, and to see you get your emotions out on a track, I was like, this is crazy.
Trust me,
you know, shout out to you, man. Like I said, I'm a big fan. Yeah, Princess, go on. Sorry.
I appreciate that. Love for that, bro.
No, bless, man.
I wanted to ask you, which song out of your catalogue did you enjoy making the most?
Which from the albums or all my songs?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a hard question, isn't it?
Yeah.
But do you enjoy all of them? All of them you enjoy?
I enjoy all of the.
Let's say, for example, if you had to give three tunes in an envelope, send it to...
I think the question used to say...
You know what I actually really enjoyed, though? I don't know if you ever came across it, but it's called The Hood. I was really storytelling that. That was like wavy when I was flowing.
So, have you heard of The Hood before?
Do you have a video? No, do you have a video for it?
No, just the audio.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The Hood. I enjoyed making it outside it is. That was fun. Me, it was just going back to back in the studio, just vibing. It was cold.
Okay.
And
the young Mav.
Yeah, Maverick Saber, moving Maverick Saber.
I was gonna. That was another mad feature. Yeah, you know, that's a real artist right there.
Trust me, bro.
Yeah.
And thing is, I was actually in work the next morning, so it was around like 2 o'clock in the morning. But he shouted me. I'd work at 6 a.m. Do you get me? And Maverick shouted me saying, "Yo, I'm here in the studio. I'm going back to UK tomorrow.
You have to go."
I was like, I was invested. I was like, fuck. I was like, man, I need this feature. So I got a taxi straight to the studio. Boom.
Oh, that's sick.
Made the check happen. So
that's good. Cool. I like how you see the songs that you mentioned there actually kind of like represent who you are, like kind of encapsulate who you are. You have the one where you talk about real shit, and then you have the one where it's a bit fun.
Exactly.
Then you have like the collab that like also like allows you to step out of your comfort zone. So it's lit. I love that.
Well, one thing about me, I try to even if I'm talking about pain, I'd like to put that in a dancey kind of vibe. You know what I mean? I try to add it in and more on different kind of genres and stuff. So
that's good. I wanted to ask you. I wanted to ask you. Who would you like to collab with? 2 people, in Ireland and in the world.
In Ireland.
Nobody, bro.
I'm not
nobody. You can collab with me.
I do that anytime. I'm talking about the rappers right now. Well, nah. Rappers, I don't think I'll be collabing with any rappers anytime soon.
Yeah?
You know what I mean?
You wouldn't?
Probably the ones that I collabed with already, I'll probably choose one of them. Like Reggie's cold. You know what I mean? I definitely kind of Reggie again. He's cold.
Yeah.
And
we international now.
Speaking of collabs, right?
I'm not really looking at Adam right now. So.
That's fair.
I also want to say, I think we need to also give you credit. Like, you actually introduced me to Youngin. Yeah, you done a track with him, shot the video, Mark William, and I was like, what? Who's this guy? He actually was. He's been in the studio with us, and he came on the show. And I said it to him. I said, Smilez actually introduced me to you. You know, and I think you've walked with a guy called Laylo.
Laylo, my boy. Yeah.
You walked with Larry Alabi. Like, I feel like when it comes to making music, you also don't just make music with someone. And that's why I think I really liked your art history. Is like, you're not just about, you know what, this guy. If I make music with him, it's gonna blow. Rather, you just make music where if I
message
feel
you,
like,
like,
yeah, that's what
I think I'd be more the technical guy.
Yeah,
I'd be
yeah,
like, no,
yeah,
bro, it's not worth it.
Yeah, even with the likes of Laylo, like Laylo's cold. No, shout out to Laylo. Laylo doesn't really make music like that, but I always say like Laylo's probably the best in Tyler right now. Like, do you get me? Laylo, even I'll be real, he helped me write some lyrics sometimes as well. Like Laylo's cold,
sick,
bro.
Yeah, he's got a pen.
Yeah, I don't care if you don't bang views, nothing like that. Once I see you're cold and you're a real guy, I'm hopping on a track.
I rate that stuff.
Yeah, so how did the link up happen? You know, talking about you and you know and your management. How did this happen? Where? Because you guys have been together for a while now.
It's giving bromance.
You're not from Tala, are you?
I am from Tala.
Are you from Tala?
Yes.
That's why they don't like Blanche.
Born and bred.
Oh yeah.
I'm just quiet.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
just work, do my thing.
So how did you guys link up?
He was actually. I moved to Tala, but he was actually in my little brother's class.
Oh.
So I went to his graduation, actually being there for my little brother. And then I just seen them, and obviously my brother was in the same year. That's that generation. Do you get me?
Never mind. Imagine this, yeah.
Man said, let me tell you the true story.
Transfer forward.
Say that fact, bro. He violated me, man.
Transfer forward. Then he was doing music.
Yeah.
I wasn't in the music thing
Yeah.
at that time. Then I had Dubzino. He was my first artist.
Yeah. Shout out to Dubzino.
What
what
happened?
happened?
Thing.
When I actually, obviously, I asked. No,
You guys are so cute. Guys, they're in the building giggling at each other.
But listen, yeah, I was making music Kind and Pepper these times. Yeah. Me and Kind and Pepper found out about Dubzino. We're like, nah, we have to get treated to this guy.
Yeah.
I knew this guy was imagining Dubzino at the time. Do you get me? So I texted him saying, yo, I want to do a track with Dubzino. I really like his music. He tried to ask me, yeah, what's your budget? I was like, I was a youngster at these times. I was young, man. He asked me, yo, what's your budget? I was like, damn. So I had to prove once I proved my talent to him, he was like, wow, this guy's actually sick.
Then I was like, do you know what? He's from the same ends. He's a state across the road from me. I was like,
allow it, discount, give her a discount.
Yeah.
Let me just guide him. Like, to get me, they were doing their thing, and he was passionate about it. Once someone's passionate about it, and he's like, do you know what? I want to put all my heart into it. Why not?
Yeah.
You know
And I also feel like for me, like I think I started noticing you having a management and structures because before that you just used to drop tracks. You would do music because you liked it and you enjoyed it. And then I noticed when I think you dropped the first EP, that was it's called Eager. Is it?
Eager,
yeah. You dropped that, and I was like, oh, okay. And then when I started seeing the like I'll be honest, the coolest picture I've ever seen is the picture with the trap phones.
Oh,
that was. I want to be right with the name, but it reminded me of when what's his name? Not Wiley. What's the rapper? One of the OGs in the UK.
Gigs?
No, not Gigs. What's the main guy?
Skeps?
Not Skept. I get the name anyways. Yeah. He has an album and he's sitting at the like right now at the corner of the wall and the background is yellow.
No way.
Yeah, I'm gonna get his name, but it's like he's one of the OG rappers in the UK. That was what I saw when I saw the trap phones and all that. I was like, this is. And you lot, I won't lie, I'll be honest. As a fan, you lot did us dirty with that, you know that. Because you dropped that picture and you didn't drop it for a long time.
I done a J Hill stuff.
Yeah, I said, what is. Because I was like, yo, I want to hear this. And, but like, I could tell. Okay.
No, but best believe it or not, at them times when I dropped that, I don't think the album was even finished. That's why I was listening still, right? I was
for it. There was a whole rollout. So when we dropped the artwork, it was like, right, let's just get some noise from it. Yeah. And everything was still getting wrapped up.
I still didn't even write the last song, I don't think.
That week, them last 3 weeks was stressful, bro, of that whole EP, because we had a distribution date. We're trying to meet the deadlines. Then music videos weren't getting finished, and it was just, we got it done.
It's not. And I mean, like I said, it's a great body of work. It's amazing, And now let's talk about the trip, What inspired the trip to Angola? And was it a trip like, I'm going back to Angola, or was it like I'm going back there? I want to, like, were you in tune with the music in Angola?
Yeah, it's like I've kept hearing, like, one thing I always hear, like, once you go back to your mother's land, you receive blessings. Yeah. So I was like, I had to get a taste of that, you know what I mean? And my dad's always been telling me to go back, so I was like, I haven't seen my family in a long time. Yeah. Let me just go. And it was actually the best thing I ever done.
Yeah, I mean, you had a video, you were playing, I think there was a video of you playing your music to your nan, I believe.
Yeah, she was crying.
That was cold. Yeah. It was. I mean, I saw you really like get down with the culture. I could see you were so happy. You felt like, you know, I'm at home. I think there's doing a video where you were rapping with the kids.
Everyone really needs that. Like, it really like refreshing your brain and stuff. You know what I mean? So.
No, that's nice. You how long were you out there for?
A month.
Sick.
Yeah, but I'm going back there in February. I have a few things to get done over there.
Okay, so now let's talk about the link up. You know, how did that happen? You know, because 1 minute. Did you know about her name is Jessica Pitbull? Yeah. Did you know about her before going?
No, man. Like, I was literally, you know,
shout out to his dad. His dad is so excited than us, bro.
Yeah.
He was going through some shit. You know, like before he went to Angola. And I was like, right, you know what? You haven't spoke to your dad in a while. Let me ring your pops up. Made him come to the yard. He came to the yard and he's like, right, are you serious about this music thing? He's like, yeah. He's like, right, I'm excited. Because his dad drives a taxi, innit?
Yeah.
And every time he meets people, he's like, yeah, I'm Smilez dad. Everybody knows him.
You know what's crazy? There was a time that one guy was going to rob him, yeah? Like, he was going to jump out the taxi, my dad grabbed him. My dad goes, yo, I'm Smilez's dad, you know that? He goes, no way. He gave the money back to my dad.
That's lit.
So his dad got real excited. He's like, right, I can actually see it, but what if we pump a little bit of this and a bit of that? Can it actually liven up?
He's really investing, really
pushing it. And he's like, I know this person in Angola and this person and that person. And I went to school with her mum and that. And he's like, just come to Angola, you'll see it. And he's like, right.
It's like a surprise to me, like, so like big up to my dad, like, he really had a lot of plans, you get me? But I didn't even plan that feature with Jessica. I was literally making them lyrics in work because I knew I was going to Angola, so like, you know what, let me just risk it. I might come across an artist that just get me. Made the lyrics. I got there just to find out that my dad actually grew up with Jessica's mom, do you get me?
Yeah, because she's big out there.
She's very big, millions of followers on Instagram.
Yeah.
That's so lit.
She's... And we've got another one as well.
We have another one in the bag. Oh, I can't wait for this next one, man.
Okay.
It's going to be crazy. I'm literally trying to kill Africa right now, do you get me?
I feel like I'm entwined with a bit of the music scene in Angola. Like, you know, I'm very versatile when it comes to music. I listen to music from all kind of backgrounds. Like, so for me, my introduction to Angola was, what's his name? The song goes, Prakata Kumba, Cabo Snoop.
Oh yeah, Cabo Snoop.
What? This guy's bilingual.
Listen.
It's cultural, man.
Fala português. See?
I love that. You're making me look bad.
I listen to a lot of music. So, you know, he introduced me to Angolan music, and from that, I started listening to Zouk, Kizomba, understanding the culture.
That's the vibe I went for me and Jessica, Zouk and piano.
You know, so that's why I said, can you dance? Because I was like, what? That sounds a bit...
I was busting a few moves. Really? It's exciting. It's jumping tomorrow. Just wait till you see the video.
Hey, that's exciting.
I can't wait to see it. Like, I mean, it's great to see. And I think that's what I feel like, because the kind of artist you are, like, everything always comes in a circle. Because at some point, you made some... You did talk about you not talking to your paps in one of your songs. Exactly. And it's now nice to see that you're probably going to write a song saying... But you know, this man actually believed in me.
It's part of the story. I believe it's part of the story. Like, everything was crumbling at the start. And we finally met up each other. All this is happening.
There's some songs he's like, yo, turn that song off. I'll talk about my dad.
Yeah, man. I have my dad in the studio with me. Once he hear my music, I'm saying, yo, don't play that one. It's crazy, bro.
He's gonna be like, huh?
I thought we were cool.
There was even a time we were in the car in Angola one time, and I think I said something about my dad. He was just acting like he couldn't hear it. He just driving.
Yeah. No, I mean, that's the beauty of life.
His dad does be sending like outside to like people in Angola and stuff. They'll be on the phone and be like, hey, 1 million views. You must be making money.
Yeah, man. She kind of went to radio over there, went to TV. So.
Yeah,
that's lit.
Trust me.
I won't lie, when it comes to Africa, they know how to support their people.
They know, man. They treat me like one of their own proper.
They know how to support. And obviously, when people ask you, oh, would you go back to Africa when you retire? I'm low-key thinking about it because they take you in like
life there is sweet.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
The thing is with Africa, obviously, I don't know if you guys are aware about, you know that song Do They Know It's Christmas? There's a big deal. You know Fuse ODG, the guy who sang me Azonto, he basically, I think 10 years ago, got invited to be part of this Christmas song that a lot of like big artists make. And the lyrics of the song is kind of like persuading that Africans don't know about Christmas and they're not happy, and it's a place where, you know, there's a lot of poverty. And the guy was like, but this is a lie. And he said he was going to be part of it, but he goes, I'm going to Ghana this Christmas and it's going to be lit.
Yeah.
So how can I be part of this? And, that whole topic of, the image a lot of people have of Africa is like unhappy people. They're all suffering. Like you were posting a lot of videos of people being happy. And what's crazy is a lot of people don't know this. I might be wrong with this, but Angola is, there's Anglophone, Francophone, Palaphone, is it?
I'm not too sure about all that.
Yeah, but Angola, they speak Portuguese.
Portuguese and Kimbundo.
Yeah, and this Donny was rapping in English.
Yeah,
but yet they were vibing to it.
Trust me.
And that's the thing about Africa. The beauty in Africa is once you're home, everyone just loves you.
Yeah. Man. Especially the way I have an Angolan background, so it's going to be very easy for me to move around and get me have a lot locked in.
Can you speak Portuguese?
Yeah, I speak Portuguese. Even I wasn't the best, but now that I went there, they helped me a lot.
Would you have a Portuguese name?
Tavares.
Yeah. See these Portuguese names, they're so nice and spicy.
Yeah, Princess, I would like, you see all these Angolans, right? They've got all the nicest names, right?
Really?
It's like, I don't know, do you want to be out your last name?
No.
Okay, his last name is nice also.
Really?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like these lot, they've got the nice, fine names with the Portuguese,
The
like
footballer names.
Yeah. And so what can we expect? Like you mentioned that the video's dropping on Friday, which is tomorrow, and you said you've got another song with a big eyes coming. So what can we expect from you? Like what's like we're at the end of the year, by the way. So next year, what can we expect from you as a rapper and artist?
Obviously I've done my versatility and stuff, but I felt like there was a gap missing. I feel like that was me touching back home and giving that more of that Afro and showing more of my background. Like I love that. Obviously I'm still gonna show islands where I'm born and raised, born and bred here, you know what I mean? But I'm gonna take it home this time and show what I can really do. And to be more confident to myself, you know what I mean? So.
Nice.
The world is your oyster.
Yeah. I feel like 2025 is gonna be a great year.
I'm tired of just Ireland on the block. Like ever since I went there, I seen that there's more to life. So my lyrics are gonna be way more different now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think sometimes you have to go out.
You have to go out, bro. Like right now when I'm writing lyrics, it's completely different. I'm writing about flight attendants and this, bro.
You're having your B.I.G. moment.
Bro.
There's a time Biggie used to say, like, everyone was telling him, bro, your rap is changing. You're rapping about Versace and all.
Meetings and rap about meetings.
Listen, my life has changed. There's more than the block.
Experience is great, man. Experience is great. Opens your eyes to a lot of things. It's great.
So Hajj, quick question for you, right? You're a manager and everything. I mean, you've got a label and whatnot. What do you think of the Irish, like the herb that? I'll be straight with it. The Black Irish music scene. What do you think of it? What's your take on it?
What do I think about it?
Yeah. Because I'm sure you're always, as a manager and whatnot, your eyes is always out there for talent and whatnot. So you spot things here and there.
I think we're starting to break through.
Yeah.
I really believe, because I remember 5.5 years ago, when I started this, and I said, I can't wait to the day where we can get some Irish artists perform at the Tree Arena. In the last 2 years, I've seen so many black guys
open up and all that.
I've seen DJs open up in that place. I've seen artists. I one stage in 5 years ago, I was like, I wonder what it's like sitting at a label desk. There's so many black artists have sat at label desks.
Having that conversation.
Gotten distribution label. I've done this, I've done that. So I think it's breaking through. We're not there yet, but we're
gonna get there.
The game's scared though, man. Like I'm not really messing with the Irish game right now. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of rappers are very timid and they don't really want to give a hand out. You know what I mean?
I hear what you're saying.
I'm not here to beg, but I feel like a lot of rappers should be more open and stuff. You know what I mean? But I'm really in my own lane right now.
I'm really saying that the other day, innit? Just like
everyone really thinks they're like him when they haven't really done nothing. You know what I mean? A lot of rappers haven't even touched the views I've touched and the
but they're feeling like
the chest. Like it makes no sense, but I'm just staying humble in my own lane.
Which is lit.
You know what I mean?
You're speaking the truth,
I think we've done a lot.
I've done a lot, bro, but I'm not gonna give up, you know what I mean? I'm the GOAT in this soul.
Yeah, no, I rate that, And also, one more question I have for you, Hajj, right? Don't worry, I'm not going to go hard at you, I promise. Right. So, obviously, I understand, Smilez is your guy, that's the artist. But can you mention one artist, right, that we might not know of, or that you feel like, you're like, yo, that Donny's hard, but people don't know about him, or maybe a few people might know about him. Like, one artist that you feel like, you're feeling right now. And that you have no affiliation with.
Oh, I have no affiliation.
Yeah,
I don't really have an affiliation.
Because then you might be
but
biased. That's what I'm saying. Because I want to hear someone who you're like, raw. I feel like, yeah. Do you get what I mean? Not that you think is the best, but you just think like, yeah, I like what he's doing there. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
I know, just say it, bro.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there's a boy called Drico. Yeah,
Drico.
He's called.
He's on his album.
Okay.
Right? It's called what's that song called?
Proud, is it?
Proud. Yeah. Listen up to it. Yeah, it's called Proud. Smilez and Drico. And now he's not like an artist that is
different.
out or he's got a big profile or anything. But he's cold.
Yeah.
I think like he's a white kid.
Yeah.
He seems like he's a white kid from the Bronx. Like, he's like
but I promise you, I've always been to the studio and I will see people taking out their phone and then writing their lyrics on their notes.
Wait, was he the guy that was at your listening party?
This kid came with a notepad and a pen.
Yeah, I think I remember him actually. The guy that was opening up for Smilez at listening party. Yeah. He was memorable.
Yeah, shout out Drico.
I think he's got a lot of potential. I think he's unique. He's got something about him, but he's got a lot going on. He's in uni at the moment. But I think if you really like put his head down,
he mixes in with street rap very good. Like the way he does it, like he's from a whole different.
And he can sing. He can do a bit of everything.
A whole different club, but like
that's lit. I love that.
I like that. You see, that's what we love.
You get me?
Yeah, I like the fact that that's what we love on the show.
Yeah.
You know, we like to find new artists. You know, learn about and let our listeners check out someone who some people might not plug. Like I've never heard of this Drico kid, and now
Proud on
I'm gonna. And I just even searched him up on Spotify, and he's got a couple tracks. And you know, we might spin one of his tunes on the show.
Yeah, that'd be lit.
Nah, therefore, but want to say a big thank you to you guys for coming on the show. It's been a pleasure talking to you. You know, keeping it locked and all that.
Big up to you guys, man. What you're doing? I like this. It's giving me like the Breakfast Club vibe.
I feel like I'm at home. I normally interviews are very.
Do you know we need more things?
That's what it's all about.
For the music scene in Ireland, we need an ecosystem, and I feel like the ecosystem is kind of finally connected.
Coming together,
Got the podcast thing doing their thing. Get the gist.
Appreciate you.
Like we've got platforms, Basics back, Death Fracture. Everyone's kind of doing their thing. We've got you guys in the scene.
That's what it's all about, building a community. Because like over in the UK, I always tell people like the reason why they now have so much success in their careers. We have creatives in the UK where they do podcasts that are getting money, content creators, artists and rappers, stylists and everything. It's because they all came together as a community, and that's what we're trying to do on this show. Is actually put a platform. Is basically kind of like for us by us. You know, where we're pushing. Like on the radio show, we tend to play like 60% of Irish artists over. You know, urban radio where it'd be like maybe like 2% Irish artists and all that. Because that's why we like to ask people questions like, put someone on.
Yeah.
Because they're like, now we're going to talk about Drico, was it? Drico. Yeah. So what's the social media handles for our fans listening and, you know, people can check you out?
Official Smilez24, that's on Instagram.
Yeah.
It's D24 Smilez on YouTube.
Yeah.
Same for Spotify, same for SoundCloud, all of that.
Yeah. And Hajj, because we get it a lot. A lot of artists tend to send us their music. Yeah. Are you open to artists like hitting you up? It might be for like, you know, advice, you know, like mentorship and whatnot. Yeah, or maybe 100%. You might sign them. You never know. What's the social media handle?
I'm always open. I always put look, at the end of the day, it's like I always have my hands open. Do you get me? If anyone hits me up and says, you know what, bro, trying to have a listen to that track and see what you think. I might not have all the answers. I'm not a guru in anything, do you get me? But I can advise you. I can tell you, look, bro, it's not as great. Just do a little bit better. Do this, do that. Do you get me? So that's all that's there, bro. And we try to do that, innit? And it's not only me. There's a handful of people that are doing the exact same thing. Do you get me? So big up to everyone. Anyone can. Whenever what's
the social media handle for them to send it to you?
TBM Music Group.
Your DMs might be popping
TBM Music Group.
Anyways, guys, like I said, I want to say a big thank you. And it's only right that we wrap it up with one of your tracks. And, you know, I'm going to let you introduce this one. This one is Letter to My Mom.
Yeah. It's a deep one, man. It's going through a lot these times, so came from the heart. So just listen up.
When going through some shit, persevere to the tick of it. Survival of the fit, you know. When your head's up in a maze, sometimes it feels amazing.